Marcus Mitchell entered the polished lobby of the corporate headquarters he had founded years ago. Clad in a navy blue janitor's uniform and clutching a mop, he looked nothing like the influential CEO he truly was. Gone were his sharp suits and authoritative demeanor, replaced by the appearance of an ordinary cleaner, invisible among the empire he had built. Marcus had long suspected that his employees, particularly those in leadership roles, treated lower-level staff with contempt. He had overheard whispers and noticed the high turnover rate among cleaning crews, prompting him to see the truth for himself. To uncover the real culture within his company, he devised a plan to go undercover. As the morning rush began, employees flooded into the building, each absorbed in their own routines. Marcus moved quietly, mopping the marble floors, unnoticed and overlooked. A few offered polite nods, but most walked by without a second glance. Then came Mr. Davis, the office manager, a tall, stern man in his mid-40s with a perpetual frown and an aura of superiority that clung to his expensive suit. "Hey, janitor," Davis barked, pointing to an imaginary spot on the floor. "You missed something," he sneered. Marcus nodded silently and continued working, his determination unshaken. He had anticipated this. Throughout the morning, Davis seized every chance to demean him, tossing sarcastic comments and even spilling a cup of coffee just to watch him clean it up. Encouraged by Davis's behavior, other employees joined in, laughing behind Marcus's back. Despite the mistreatment, Marcus remained composed, quietly observing. But what happened next solidified his resolve. Later that afternoon, an elderly janitor named Henry struggled to push a heavy cart of cleaning supplies down the hallway. Davis approached, a mocking grin on his face. "Need help, old man?" he taunted, pretending concern before bursting into laughter. "Maybe it's time to retire." The humiliation on Henry's face was clear, but he lowered his head and continued working without a word. That was the moment Marcus knew the company's culture had to change, immediately. As the day progressed, he endured more insults and disrespect, silently noting who showed kindness and who reveled in cruelty. Finally, as the clock struck 5, he decided it was time to act. Gathering everyone in the conference room, Davis included, Marcus stood before them, still in his janitor's uniform. "Ladies and gentlemen," he began, his voice calm yet firm, "I'd like to properly introduce myself. My name is Marcus Mitchell, and I am the CEO of this company." A stunned silence fell over the room. Some gasped, others exchanged nervous glances. Davis's face turned pale as the truth sank in. "For the past day," Marcus continued, "I've observed how employees treat those they consider beneath them. And I must say, I am deeply disappointed." He turned his piercing gaze to Davis. "Especially you, Mr. Davis." Davis opened his mouth to protest, but Marcus raised a hand, silencing him. "I've witnessed your blatant disrespect toward the janitorial staff. Your actions have fostered a toxic environment, and that is something I will not tolerate in this company." With that, Marcus delivered his verdict. Davis was suspended indefinitely, pending a full investigation. Other employees who had participated in the bullying would undergo mandatory sensitivity training. Most importantly, new policies would be implemented to ensure that every employee, regardless of their role, was treated with dignity and respect. As the meeting concluded, Marcus removed his jumpsuit, revealing the suit he had worn underneath all along. He walked out of the room, leaving behind a transformed company and a lesson no one would soon forget: true power lies not in titles, but in how one treats others. This concludes our story. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below.